Hey everyone, this is Amber, back with another video for MCTS Guide to Microsoft Windows 7. We're just going to be looking at some of those activities. Today we're going to do activity 3-1, performing system and maintenance tasks. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started. We're going to go ahead and we're going to click on the Start button. We're going to go into the Control panel. If it's not already selected up here, your view by, you can select different ways to view, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to leave it category. We're going to go into the system and security. From there, we're going to go ahead and we're going to select system so we can take a look at the system. This here can be an important piece because it's going to tell you what your computer's running, your processor. This one here has an Intel Core Duo CPU with a 2.00 gigahertz and 4 gigs of RAM. It also tells you that this is a 64-bit operating system. The reason this is important is because you can't install Windows on certain types of machines. They have to have enough memory and enough RAM to run those. So those are things you have to consider, and you need to be able to locate this. Also, we're going to just take a look a little deeper. There's several things that you're able to see here, but then you can also go into the advanced system settings, and this is going to be even more information. You're going to go into your environment variables, and this is going to tell you a lot of different things about the computer that the computer stores here. Basically, Windows keeps track of the information for troubleshooting. You'll see there's a temp variable, which is right here. You'll see right in this section here, all of that information. And there's different things. You'll see here, where's it at? Oh, there we go. So I had some packet tracers open earlier. You'll see that information listed up here. And there's even more down here. Processor AMD 64, just a lot of information that this stores here. And this is just kind of a place where you can take a look at those a little deeper. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to cancel out of this. And then we're going to we're going to go back in. Where are we at? There we go. Windows Experience Index. You'll see here, this kind of gives you some information about what Windows rates on a computer and how it gives those scores. You'll see sub-scores here, and there's a scale of 1 to 7.9. So I've actually already done this one time on this computer at some point, but we'll go ahead and we'll just rerun the assessment. And basically it's going to go through and it's going to take a look at each aspect, and it's going to give us a grade based on the processor, the memory, the graphics, the gaming graphics, and the primary size of the hard drive and its condition. So those are all things that it takes a look at, and we'll just let it run through for just a moment. Alright, so just a couple of things. You can see this is now finished, and if you've noticed before, I actually started out with a 4.5 rating, which you can see here. It tells you when it goes through and it scores all of these things, the lowest score is what determines what you get as your base score, which was 4.8. And in this case, after I ran the last assessment, which gave me a 4.5. I ran that assessment just after I had installed Windows 7 onto this computer, and my guess is because I hadn't updated all of the components at that point, it didn't grade it properly. Now that I've got everything updated and it's all up to date and everything looks good, it did bump that score up a little bit. But you can see here the graphics apparently is the lowest score that I got. So that just kind of gives you a rundown of how to take a look at the components and the performance on the computer. Thanks for joining me.